Gran, I want to learn magic, please.
This again, child. You know full well your father has forbidden it. There are plenty of things more deserving of your interest. Why not turn your aspirations elsewhere?
Why must you always take Father's side? I'd have thought you'd understand how I feel better than anyone.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
The anticipation of one's next meal is what makes a hard journey bearable. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we? As a result, we move as one.
We've naught to discuss.
Why won't they let me study magic?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Naught to be said for peace and quiet.
What is it? If you're looking for Gran, she's out. 'Tis dreadful dull round here. How long do they mean to shut me away? All I want is to study magic, but Gran refuses to teach me. If only I had a grimoire or two, then I could study on my own. If you find any grimoires, would you bring them to me? You needn't seek them out. Any you happen to find will do. Still, I'll write up a list of the tomes I'd most like, so you know which ones to keep an eye out for. Let's see. There. All done. Mayhap I was a little overeager, but you needn't bring them all. Just 2 or 3 would be swell. Though I would be thrilled to have the lot. Oh, and Gran is like to confiscate the grimoires should she espy them. Pray hand them to me when she's not at home.
So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trisha's list.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. So, we are to scour for the grimoires on Miss Trisha's list.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Tranquil places such as this.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Is aught amiss hereabouts?
Well, this is no good.
It's been a hard day. This can't be happening! Ali!
A cyclops there!
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
An inkling of what to do.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, I pray you go in health.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Let me be the one to collect it.
Not at the expense of my duty. I'll take any chance.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We have found a material.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Need anything? Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Time to head to market, methinks.
It's this way.
Let's see. Where to next? Aught you need of me?
Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just say the word. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Is autumn
Wishing my armor can wait till the morn.
Oh, I don't need this right now. Reckon your road's been a long one. No use hiding it. I've seen my share of weary countenances. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Many thanks. Interested in my wares? It's for us, our assignment, all is well.
I'm sure I can handle this.
This looks as good a place as any. Where are you going?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
All this alone.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. My interest is piqued. Very well. You may enter. Now then, what business have you with me? Could it be you have come to learn of my magic, I wonder how you shall fare. Many are those who have knocked at my door only to walk away broken and defeated. Perhaps you would allow me to test your resolve? Bring me the grimoires I yet lack. I will not demand that you gather them all. A few shall suffice to prove your determination.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Imagine a world empty of monsters.
Reckon your road's been a long one. No, you trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here... at least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet. Pleasure doing business. Go on, have a look.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Oh, must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sight.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away. I always
Lots to do.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
I cannot imagine what purpose this forgery might serve, but mayhap 'twill become clear in time.
My heart shies from the thought of using it for deception, but that decision is not mine to make.
Well,
Somehow my
how might I be of service?
Let me think on this a minute.
It's been a long day.
I'd kill for some decent sleep.
Perusing your letters, sir.
My feet always take me here. This job better be working.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Many thanks to you.
Perusing your letters, sir.
I'd kill for some decent
Straight
sleep.
in the sack.
Fancy a look at my wares?
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for you. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it. Well. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Here at last.
Have you found any grimoires? This will suffice. You have proven your determination. Unless you intend to seek out the rest of the grimoires? Very well. Then your trial is complete, and I shall teach you my magic in time. Patience, my pupil. I merely wish to observe your skills a little longer. Well, well. Take caution in the practice of magic. I hope you're made of sterner stuff than that. bear the talent for the acquisition of magics. One I would nurture by teaching you the culmination of my art. I do not do so lightly, for this technique is volatile in the extreme. But I trust that you will be able to control it. As it happens, I have a daughter, though she dwells far from here. We must rely on our allies, if not on our own ingenuity.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a Maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
'Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Have you brought me a grimoire, sir? Thank you for all the grimoires, sir. Is that the last of them you'll be bringing? Then you have my gratitude for all you've done. Would that I had a reward for you, but I'm afraid I've little gold of my own. Oh, mayhap this will suffice. 'Tis a ring my father gave me. 'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to.
Miss Trisha was positively thrilled to receive those grimoires. May her studies prove fruitful.
I quite agree.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
This battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your aid. You must come visit us again, once she has recovered.
Was a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved. Let us look in on her again in the coming days, to see how she fares.
By your leave.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Enjoy some idle chit-chat. How goes it?
I am grateful to you. Come visit us again, once Trisha has had a chance to rest.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
So we've...
Hoi! 'Twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I learned a sort of technique. I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
To think the young lass bore such fearsome potential.
This might surprise you, but I've already mastered a variety of magics. And since you've been so kind to me, I'd like to teach you a special one. Are you keen?
You've been good to me. To us. I'd wager 'tis about time I showed my gratitude. I mean to teach you one of my techniques. I've every faith you'll use it wisely. Take this, with my blessing.
Over here!
How goes it?
I always wanted to learn magic, but now I know not to underestimate the dangers it can pose. I'm going to devote myself to my studies till I've got my powers well under control.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?